Alright Aquarius, thank you for joining me. I'm going to draw some messages for the remainder of the year for you. So it's a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with a Spirit Junkie Oracle. Let's see what this says for you. You get the difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behaviour. We often say, you know, those things that we see in other people can often reflect how we see ourselves. So there might be something to learn there. So we've got a few weeks left of the year. Let's draw a few cards and see what's going on for the sign of Aquarius for the remainder of 2024. I can't believe we're saying that already. I'm upside down. One more. We have the Fool as the overall energy for the reading. So anybody who returns to watch my videos, that is my favourite card. This represents new beginnings. The Fool is just about to start his journey through the major arcana, and I always just really get this carefree, throw caution to the wind energy, but in this read it feels really positive. Obviously there could be warning signs with that, but this feels nice. So it looks like 2025 might bring a brand new journey, a brand new chapter, just different from a new year. You know, I don't mean the same. I feel like on the run up to that, you're going to have a decision to make. I've got the Two of Wands here. It might be just that you're making plans for your future, but with the Two of Wands, we often need to step out of our comfort zone. There's a past link here, and I don't particularly think that it's a person, but it's something I think that it feels like something you carry around with you, that you, be it to protect yourself, or it just has a tendency to hold you back. I just kind of feel as though it's more self-doubt. So if you're going to be faced with a decision, I'm going to go in and see if I can get a little bit more about what this is. I feel like we need to try and eliminate that self-doubt, and maybe that's where we step into this Fool energy and think, I'm just going to take that leap of faith and go with it. But there's definitely something you're pondering on. There could be an offer coming in for love. We're ending the year in our power, really. Now, I think we have spoke recently. I don't know if there's somebody that you need to toughen up a little bit with, or just guard yourself emotionally. So, you know, when we're offering someone support, for example, who's just not prepared to listen, doesn't take the advice, doesn't follow through what they say they're going to, that can really affect us. I think it's maybe continue to offer what you are, but guard yourself more emotionally, so if they don't follow through, that you're not feeling that upset and that disappointment. But like I say, definitely ending the year in your power. Why is the Two of Wands here? Ten of Wands. And the Star. It still does feel like, so the Ten of Wands can represent some kind of burden. I just feel like you are carrying something quite heavy. And that, it doesn't feel like it's got, you know, it's something that's an issue in every day, but it feels like maybe when change occurs, or, you know, you're getting ready for a major shift of some kind, that this thing just pops up. Like, definitely feeling the self-doubt, but here you are again, the Star. And I just kind of feel like whatever it is, the answer's yes. Just go with it. Step out of your comfort zone, go after what it is that you want, because there is definitely something there that's just holding you back. It's almost like a ball and chain, but you've got the key. You've got the key to let it go. Why is the Hermit here? 9 of Wands. Oh, sugar. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, okay. If this isn't your energy, it's somebody around you, I think, but there's things that are not being said. And because of that, I think that's leaving room again for doubt, again for questioning things that probably don't need to be questioned. So, for example, you've had a run-in with a friend or someone at work, and you've not outrightly challenged that or asked the question, what did you mean by that? But you've taken some offence from it, or it's hurt your feelings, and you're not really quite sure how you sit with it. That's how this feels. But you're just dealing with it or trying to deal with it internally rather than speaking about it with the person that can answer the question, really. Whatever this is, it needs addressing, because I feel as though, again, that's going to... Have you got a tendency to take things to heart, maybe? And many of us do. I just keep feeling like there's things that are stopping you from maybe being your true authentic self, and be that lack of confidence, like I say, that self-doubt. But I feel like it's only harming you, if that makes sense. Let's look at the lovely Knight of Cups. Oh, we've got one there already. One more. Oh, no, I'm getting two. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Is that different? Bear with me. I feel like this is on a different note. When it comes to this offer, tied up to love, or if it's... So it could be, somebody new coming in, somebody offering to take your relationship to the next stage. For a lot of you, that's the case. You've got the 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is kind of really ready to... What's the word I'm thinking about? Plant the roots, really. Like, this is where we are, we're together, we're going to work together. That's what they want. The Hierophant can represent marriage. That's not the case for all of you. I can't really put my finger on what all that's about, but it's good. When our pentacles show up, what I'm getting from that is an equal sense of loving each other the same amount, a potential to reach marriage if you're not already married, and there's just something new coming in, but it feels good, it feels safe, it feels stable, it feels warm, it's just nice. I need to look at this 5 of Cups though, because that is not such a nice energy. 7 of Swords. Oh, okay. For some of you, before the year's out, someone's deceit's going to be revealed, and I'm not sure what kind of relationship this is to you, but it's something it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So it could be a friendship, it could be a lover, it could be possibly a child. But I just feel like it's created a huge divide. This could be something that you've already kind of dealing with, but it's the lie that's going to be revealed that's going to be the hardest for you to stomach. So when we spoke earlier about people not following advice, not doing what they say they're going to do, that is a bit easier to manage than to think that someone's told you a barefaced lie. That's what that feels like. Look at the Queen of Swords. Oh. Okay. I've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. Ooh, okay, so some of you might be upgrading when it comes to your work situation. Or whatever this is though. There is something, again, I'm just getting this, take the emotion out of it. So if you're an Aquarius like me, extremely emotional, can't help it, and I'm an empath to the core. Which means that, I mean, if you can be empathic, but not necessarily an empath, so you can empathise with people's situations and you can be that supportive person to them. If you're an empath, you pick up their energy. So if someone's in a bad mood and you were in a great mood, you can just switch. You know, I know that can happen to me, and it can rock me all day then. I think, why am I in a bad mood? But I spoke to somebody earlier who was in a bad mood, and it just stays with me. There's something here about maybe just learning to almost detach from your emotions sometimes, but I think that's because in the practical sense, it's going to really benefit you. So like I say, that might be to do with work. For the Fool here, I've got the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like taking that leap of faith for you carries this huge concern that I might lose what I've got. I don't want to lose what I've got, and if I make that change or I take that step, that puts all this at risk. I don't feel like it does, but I feel like that's a worry to you. So I'm not sure what this is. So yeah, I suppose for some, if it was a new job opportunity, well, am I going to like it? Is it going to pay as much? You know, am I making a bad decision? If this was a new relationship, same thing. Maybe, you know, the past, it didn't work out and this might go wrong again. Or I've built my own independence. Am I ready to share that with somebody? Is it going to go wrong? I just feel like they're your concerns. And again, the self-doubt, possibly overthinking at times. That's what's got the tendency to hold you back. I'm just going to look at this Seven of Swords to finish us off, because I want to know what this situation is. The Tower. Oh gosh, yeah. Definitely a revelation coming. Possibly tied up to an older male. You know, somebody who... it feels like somebody who should, or represents as like the provider, a very stable energy, but I think that's where the lie comes in. I'm going to say for some as well, I feel that this is in protection of a younger person. So, I don't know, say for example, Dad's been helping son out with money, and Mum said, well, we're not doing that anymore, and Dad continues to do it. Just something along those lines, but there is definitely... This is a big deal and could cause a huge rift within the family or the relationship dynamics, whatever that relationship is. And I kind of feel that it's going to be something that's going to be shocking to you. You're not going to expect it, and definitely going to leave a feeling of hurt. So I'm sorry to end the reading on that note. I think there's some really positive messages to take from that, you know, but ultimately I just think, to protect yourself, you maybe work on just stepping out of those emotions and, you know, not being them all the time. We need that, and that's part of what makes us us. But if that's can lead to us, you know, having fear that we then don't take those chances that might potentially bring something really good, or it means that we're, you know, doubting ourselves, just try and step out of that a little bit, and definitely getting that Queen of Swords power, because she doesn't stand for any rubbish, and I don't think she would second guess herself on anything. Very confident in her conviction and, you know, her beliefs, stands proud with them. So I'll leave that there for you, and thank you for joining me.